Continue.
Hi, Afsheen, Anna, and Arlin. Thank you so much for making the time. It's really
Our
love to
pleasure.
have. It's really lovely to have the alumni back in action. So, as you know, we are launching our season 4 today. So I thought I
Woohoo!
would. So I thought I'll just ask you, when you joined Empower, what was your motivating factor?
Mm.
And maybe you
So
can
I'll
just
go
introduce
first.
yourself first, and then we can have a go.
I think we already introduced our names, so I will just say it one more time. Hi, my name is Afsheen, and I'm currently teaching. And what made me join Empower was that when I was in university, and there were a lot of workshops being conducted, like career workshops or interview skills. However, all of these workshops were targeted towards the local people because they were only held in Chinese. So I felt like there weren't many opportunities for me to actually join out of this sort of activities or workshops. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to join Empower.
Yeah.
Mm. So, hi guys. My name is Anna, and for me, the main motivator for me to join Empower was that I believe representation really matters, and I feel Empower is one of the very few, if not the only, programs where we really see EM women's in power, in action, in positions where we ourselves want to be in the future. So I think seeing our mentors really motivated me, and I wanted that motivation in my life. So that's why I joined Empower.
Hi everyone, I'm Arlin, and I'm currently working as a primary school teacher. And so the reason why I wanted to join Empower was that our mind, or like our world, is as big as the type of people we meet, right? Because if we don't have a source of inspiration or someone to learn from, we will never get to that level that we want to achieve. So joining Empower was very important for me, to have these like women in power as my role models, with who brought in a new perspective for me in terms of how I function in my daily life, or how I manage. Let's say one of the course workshops they provided was like finance, and I didn't know. I'm really terrible at financing. So through that workshop, I learned more on how to do it, and then we had like career advice. So all of these things helped me to enrich my own life, and I think plan my career and like my future goals better. So yeah.
Thank you so much, and I'm sure that'll be very inspiring for the girls. So I just want to quickly ask you if you can share some tips about how our next cohort can make good use of the program.
Mm.
Okay, so my number one tip would be to be proactive. That means to really join in all the conversation that is happening, to join in all the workshops, like, actively, not just sit there and listen, but really try to understand what is happening. If you have a source of information that you've gotten, share it with the group. It doesn't matter whether it's important or necessary for you or not. It might be important or something useful for the person in your group, and that is how you'll build connections. So that's my tip.
Yeah. So my the second tip that I want to share is kind of also what Arlene said at the end, that building connections is very important. So my second tip would be ask and approach, because during the meetings, of course, you have your regular mentors, but at the same time, you'll come across various other mentors as well who only come for a specific workshop. So if you feel connected or you're inspired by some of these mentors, then don't be shy and go out, reach out to them, try to connect with them through LinkedIn, or you can even ask their number or email. They're very open. So yeah, that's how you start connecting with people, and I think it's very important.
So the third tip I would like to give is that practice makes perfect. So each workshop only lasts for like an hour or so, but just because the workshop ends doesn't mean whatever you've learned or picked up the skill, you should stop practicing it. You need to practice it daily as much as you can, so that you can perfect the skill, and it will really definitely propel you to better and greatness. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I know we are doing this pretty late in the night. I really appreciate you taking the time, and this is going to be such a great inspiration for our girls. And I hope to see you guys again in the program supporting us from the other side now. Thank you so much.
You're
Definitely. Thank you for
welcome.
having
Thank you for having
us.
us.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.